It appears that Discord is having a partial outage. I didn't even realize my mic was on, but I guess it was. Alright, I guess I'll say hello a little early. Hello, everyone. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize. Yeah, I can't reach some of my Discords, and I'm in like a million of them. Well, hopefully they get that sorted soon. How is everyone today? It is Tuesday, July 11th. There's nothing of note happening today. Except me starting this game for the first time. I've never touched this before. I haven't seen anything, I haven't heard anything, I don't know anything. And that's the way I like it. When I go into a game like this, you know, mainstream, AAA, big story game. No trailers, no articles, nothing. Just completely ignorant. That's the way to be, at least in my mind. Before we get started, though, there is a little matter that we need to take care of. Little something, it's kind of important. We have a birthday today. We have a birthday today. One of our community members is having a birthday. So, we gotta wish them a happy birthday, as is tradition. Monkey, if you spoil anything, I'm going to wring your neck. Anyway, let's see. Epic birthday video. This one goes out to VT Mira, a VTuber friend of ours. You can find her over at twitch.tv/VTMira, as I mentioned. You should definitely give her a follow. Actually, I'll give her the shout out treatment. I don't believe she's streaming right now, but you should follow her anyway. Alright, so this one goes out to you, Miss VT Mira. I don't think you're here right now, but we'll wish you a happy birthday anyway. All the same. Oh, that's the wrong window. Here we go.
It's your birthday today. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday today. Happy birthday!
It's a good way to get us nice and hyped today.
Rock and roll and celebrate. Celebrate, we lose control and you cut the cake. Cut that cake. Night is yours. Destiny awaits. Oh, wait with me. So share toast with your closest mates.
Oh, yeah.
It's your birthday today. Happy birthday! It's your birthday today. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Grab your goodie bags. Open your gifts. Blow out your candles.
Yeah!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Miss VT Mira, wherever you happen to be. I hope you're having a wonderful party kind of day. Eating lots of pizza and having ice cream cake and everything. That one goes out to you. So if you see her in Discord, be sure to wish her a happy birthday, alright? I'm sure she'd really appreciate that. Now with that out of the way, we can focus on video gaming. So, Final Fantasy 16. Guys, can you believe we're on the 16th Final Fantasy game? I can hardly believe it myself. We have 16 of these things. I don't even know how that works. I think my PS5 shut off. Let me see if I can wake it up. I left it on for a while because I was trying to, like, preload the game before I got started here. One second. Are you guys able to hear my PS5? You are, right? I think you are. Alright, let's go ahead and play. The controller is a little bit tangled. Sound is clear. Good. Excellent. Hopefully, no technical issues today. Creative Business Unit 3, makers of my favorite MMO, Final Fantasy XIV. From the creators of Final Fantasy XIV, we have Final Fantasy 16. We skipped a couple. Alright, so we got screen brightness, subtitles. I think so for game performance, I looked at this earlier. There's a graphics option and a frame rate option. Now, I'm an action game kind of person, so I probably want to emphasize frame rate. Visual alerts. I don't think we really need that. This is an option to go like more story focus or action focus. I will go action focus because I'm used to action games. I may regret that later, but I don't know. I think we'll be okay. I think this should be good to go. Let's begin.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness.
Darkness.
Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
All right. Got an epic battle between Ifrit and Phoenix. Look at these fancy FFVs. Boom, baby. Oh, Fireball. Wait, which one am I? Am I Phoenix? Or I guess I am. You've been getting into Elden Ring? Someone was asking me why I hadn't been playing that. I was like, I mean, I like the game alright, but I don't think it's a, oh, jeez. I don't think it's a good stream game for me. It would take too long to beat. I'm the red one. Okay, that helps. It's just like playing one of my shoot-'em-up games. Ah, I dodged you that time, buddy. I mean, whoa, oh god. This is fire with fire, so I don't really know how effective this is. Cancer Dragoon, just now. Should have used female for it. Year of the Realm 873. The Nysa Defile. The Dalmekian Republic. Medieval times? Yoshitaka Imano. That's the name that's behind my
It'll
head.
be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
Nice tattoo. They all have tattoos on their face? Wow.
Let's get this done.
Right then. Hi, Chain. Must be some kind of war or crusade, right? That's why we're a knight. Is the Spanish dub really good? That's good to know. Wow, look at that beautiful scenery. I wonder if
Focus, Wyvern.
Oh,
You are key to this mission's success.
yes, sir. I guess you're my commanding officer. Oh, sergeant. Right then, off to duty.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Hold on, I'm getting a tutorial. Use L to move Clive, R to move the camera. Press at any time a cutscene to open a main menu. Yep, got it.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
I would listen to Kingdom Hearts in Spanish. I would listen to this game in French.
Time to move.
Okay. A Spanish Jack, I'd listen to that.
We're just in time.
Who's the enemy? You know, I'm actually gonna make one little change here. Hold on. Just shrink the text some so that doesn't like cover so much of the screen. There. I think that's better. Now you get to see a bit more of the action. Magic siege weapons. Hey Haxon, who are we fighting? Who's our enemy?
These iron blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
Why are we charging into battle? We're too good for that. Sirenditra Stronghold.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
Your Majesty.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Anyone else feel like they're watching a Game of Thrones episode? Oh yeah, real subtle. Does crushing a crystal really make your drink taste better?
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men?
Well, I like her Irish accent.
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall,
God damn, that guy is huge.
the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
Is he like a half giant? That's so rude, man.
Which just leaves me.
Torgal!
The Ironblood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
It can't be, we just got started. Like, literally, we haven't even started yet.
You cock.
Wow, language.
Benedicta.
Hello?
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
Whoa.
I'm not afraid of a little
Final
frost,
Fantasy, yeah.
Benedicta.
That's
But
not
I
the
will
Final
need
Fantasy I
someone to
remember.
warm me when I come home.
Put the kids to bed before you put on this game. How about we play a nice Final
front lines are
Fantasy,
gone.
like Final Fantasy IV?
This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Or World of Final Fantasy, that's cute, kitty. How about a nice Chocobo's dungeon game? Anywho. Alright, we can move, we can jump. Yep, this is only on PS5. And I have it set on a performance mode, which I guess sacrifices graphical quality for frame rate, but I mean, would you guys really be able to tell the difference? I don't know. We haven't even gotten any battles yet. Like, we're at the point where graphics are so, like, realistic that I can't tell the difference of anything now.
Wait. Something's not right.
It was more impressive jumping from PS1 to PS2 or, like, PS2 to PS3. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell from the transcoder. That's what I thought. Oh my god.
Titan. So the Dalmex finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
What do we got? Oh, that can only be Shiva, right? With all the ice stuff flying everywhere. Yep. Nah, dude, you're not gonna get a summon that way. He looks really good in this game. Oh, don't hit the chocobos. How are you even supposed to fight a war like this? Like these would be considered weapons of mass destruction. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. God, he looks crazy. Well, place your bets. We got Titan or Shiva. What do we got? Definitely not those guys. Those guys are probably gonna die. Oh my gosh.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Wasn't planning on it. Oh my god. Wait, where are we going? Oh, down here. Oh no, crap, we're gonna get separated from our,
Right on top of us.
Oh no. Hello, Ben, thank you for the resub, 18 months, appreciate that. I don't know why the alert didn't go off, but I guess it did in the chat, so... There we go. Thank you, man.
Anytime, Wyvern.
What are we naming our sub-baby, then? Should we name it Clive, after, the hero of this game?
You're just gonna stand there?
What do they expect me to do? I'm just a guy with a sword. Oh boy. Oh. Oh crap, I think that got him. Really, how was anyone supposed to fight a war in these conditions?
Wyvern! Wyvern!
Oh yeah? There's a difference between, I guess they did some polishing
you do
up.
not get to die here.
That's cool. I know I felt like Stranger of Paradise, that demo was rough around the edges, but then they made some improvements, and I thought the final game of Stranger of Paradise was pretty good for what it was.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
But I know the expectations are a lot higher with this game. This being a mainline Final Fantasy game. "13 summers earlier."
Do you yield? Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Wow, the children in this game actually look like children. Amazing.
Two arms.
A duel, is it?
Disappoint the gallery.
Okay, getting into combat.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Right, what is my form? Attack the Lord Commander. A 4-swing combo.
I'm here to kill Chaos. Looks like Chaos has been waiting for us. Want to kill Chaos.
You sure Chaos is here?
Whoa, it's a little early for that. We don't even know who Chaos is in this game. Have at thee!
Once more, please.
El Chaos.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field.
Yeah, just be really
but
aggressive.
Can the same be said of your spellcraft?
Spellcraft?
The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Are you sure that's a good idea? Yeah, you gotta float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, just like the great Muhammad Ali. Oh good, there's a lock on.
Excellent.
Excellent, please pelt me more with fireballs. Pew 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 pew. Can I just do this all day? Pew pew pew.
Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
Thank you, my lord.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged.
Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all,
your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it.
This guy's a little bit cocky. I think we should take him down a notch.
On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Quick on your feet. Evade 4 times. Okay, R1 is my evade. Evading an attack at the precise moment is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy. Oh, so you get like a bullet time if you do like a perfect evade. Oh, I see. So there's like nothing weird going on with like the lip flaps or anything. There's the precision dodge.
How did you dodge that?
Wow, he telegraphs his moves like crazy.
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me.
Yeah, I can imagine. I remember way back when Final Fantasy first started doing voice acting with FF10, and with some of the dialogue, I remember like Tidus's voice actor had to do like some of his lines like really fast, like when he says "with Yuna by my side," like he's trying to make up for the lip flaps. Remember that? I don't think we'll have to deal with anything like that here. Iconic feats. Okay, so you close in with circle. Whoa!
All our shields could
wow!
move so swiftly.
I can teleport. Oh, so you don't have to hold the button for the lock on either.
Are you not blessed by the
Okay, that's neat.
Impressive.
Impressive.
But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall.
Have a white mage.
Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
What, did I take damage? I don't remember doing that. Consumable items such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP or temporarily boost attributes. Oh, and there's item shortcuts. That's good. That reminds me of Dark Souls.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day.
Yes, sir.
Enough practice. It's time for the test.
I'm ready.
You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
Fine.
As you wish, my lord.
You're gonna get what's coming to you.
How that, me boy? Make proof of your strength.
You got it. Breaking an opponent's will. The will gauge indicates the opponent's will to fight back. Break their spirit by landing attacks that strike them when they are vulnerable.
Go on. You're
Oh, so
sure
that's
to
like a
beat it this
guard
time?
gauge, I guess.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Oops. I should have guarded there. I mean, I should have dodged there.
Nice try.
You're taking this seriously.
I am.
Keep going, Clive.
Come on. Attack me. Attack me. Oh, you're doing a Dark Souls roll. Oh, he's down. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use R2 and square to execute Rising Flames, a powerful iconic ability granted Clive by the Blessing of the Phoenix. Okay. Yeah! Wow, he gets down for a long time. Okay.
This time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
Go on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Just a little more.
Come on.
We believe in you.
You're a
So, I guess it doesn't matter which direction you dodge, you'll dodge anyway. I don't even know if you have to hold a direction. Maybe you just press R1.
Ah!
He won! See? I told you he could do it!
Aye.
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
Thanks, bud.
What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Oh boy, I get to be a real knight now. Or at least a squire? I mean, what's my current rank?
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
I bet it's not just a
Father's
cold.
back.
Hey.
It's never just a cold in these games.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy.
Mommy?
Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
Are we not on speaking terms?
Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
Awkward. Bye, Joshua.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know, right?
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
Well, is it a bad thing to be born the Phoenix?
We should join them.
I would think that'd be a good thing. The Phoenix is a symbol of reincarnation and healing. Why wouldn't you want that? Yeah, take his feathers. Wait, what feathers? Look at that chocobo. The rare white chocobo.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Dog.
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
I was just like dealing
You'll
with
make
my
a
own
fine
dog.
hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Puppy! Oh, that's the best part of this game.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Does that mean you'll be home
Is the
late,
situation
Dad?
truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes,
Oh
Father.
boy.
Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Do we get to play with Torgal? I hope we do. I want to take Torgal for a walk.
You're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Sunrise, sunset. Finding your way. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down R3 and trust in your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Animal instinct? That's something I have?
Trouble brewing.
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Oh. Whoa, attributes. Okay, HP, attack, defense, stagger? I guess it's like my stamina. Strength, vitality, and willpower, I'm guessing that is. I don't know what willpower does. Maybe they'll explain it later. I have gear. I have a sword and a belt. Okay. And then, save. Save. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, would you look at that? They've got, like, the little cute, pixel portraits there. That's neat. That's a nice, callback, right? Now I want, like, a old-school style version of this game. Maybe they'll make one day. That's pretty neat. Alright, items. We have our potion, high potion, and a stone skin tonic. That's a new thing. Increases defense by 30% for 90 seconds. Probably want to hang on to that for a boss fight or something. So I believe, I'm not sure if this is accurate or not, you only control Clive. You do not control Jill or anyone else. You're just Clive the whole game.
All right, let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
I don't know. Let's see. You can, oh yeah, find hidden items. That's very old school.
Well, this is it, lads.
Oh, okay, okay.
Time to put an end to that little crusade. And Rosaria's future will be secure.
Is Rosaria the name of this nation that I'm in? There's so many things to look at. What's up here?
Need to shift this lot before we lose the light.
Supplies? Chocobo?
Your own blood are skilled warriors. You could learn a thing or two from them.
I want to start conversations with people. I guess this is not really that kind of game, though. Just like listening in on idle things happening. Hi, Ubu. Glad to have you with us today. What do we got down here? Oh, here we go.
Nothing down there but rats and rogues, my lord.
What if I want to train on the rats to get stronger? I can't do that. By the way, all of you have played Dark Souls, right?
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
Pretty much, I'm pretty sure everyone here has played Dark Souls,
Preparation
the
is
first one.
We must be ready to
All right.
When I first played Dark Souls, like, for the first time, the most annoying part for me was getting past the rats. That like, room with the 3 rats, and they charge at you, and they knock you off the platform. Apple Day keeps the doctor away.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. But I say to speak.
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well.
Wait, which one are
He's
we?
lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
He's a little slow on the uptake.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
I mean, to be fair, I guess it would be a little bit intimidating to be greeted by royalty so close.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
When they brought up Empire and the Republic, I couldn't help but think of Star Wars. But, then again, Final Fantasy does borrow a lot from Star Wars, doesn't it? Particularly with, like, 6 and 12 borrow quite a bit from Star Wars. Not that that's a bad thing. You like your Star
They're
Wars,
getting
that
ready
is.
for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
I want to pet the dog.
And a feast for the two of you soon enough.
Hello?
I'm having my bearer filled well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Yeah, FF6, FF12. Harry Potter, Star Wars? Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even know I could do that. But I can't even jump this fence? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. I can't parkour wherever I want to. I'm a Final Fantasy hero, for God's sake. What kind of jump is that? It's not even a jump, I'm just like, la la la, I'm merely skipping along. I'm having my Final Fantasy adventure. Skipping on my merry way. It actually looks kind of funny. This is how I greet my people.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
What do we have here? High potion, alright. Hello, Jill. Are you impressed with my skipping skills? I took ballet classes so that I could perfect my elegance. Just for you. Ooh. Castle Gardens?
Nice
Hey.
and quiet in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's Joshua.
Oh, what have we here? What is that? They're doing landscaping, doing wind magic? I guess that works. Somehow. There's all these, like, different little places where you want to see where you can go there or not. Potion. I bet there's, like, all kinds of hidden stuff in this game.
Comfort and safety before your own.
How about you?
My lord, it's not how it looks. I'm, inspecting the castle walls by order of the Duchess.
Oh yeah, and how are the castle walls today? Look the same as always. I figured as much. Alright, let's go say hello. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them, then hold R2 to push or pull with all your might. Gotcha. Ugh, so strong. QTE doors.
Good luck.
I want to play with the dog. Bye-bye, Torgal. The door kills you? Your Majesty. Hi, Dad.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Your mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches.
Blight?
It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Beastmen?
Goblins in the Stillwind marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
Time for us to become a goblin slayer, I guess.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
What is up with Mom, anyway? His family seems like it doesn't get along very well.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
I guess so. Active Time Lore. Hold to access the Active Time Lore feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can be even viewed during most cutscenes. Oh. Tell me about the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. I guess that's where we are now. A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rosfield. I guess that's Dad? Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has been long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. Got it. Okay, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, Father Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for steadfast leadership, both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. Assuming the hostility has something to do with not being the hair but a shield, maybe an incident in the past, maybe so. Maybe something happened when Clive was younger. Let's see. The Iron Kingdom, also known in local tongue as Heron. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craigloisgit. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Mother Crystal Drake's Breath rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on who you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Ironblood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. Okay, great. Anybody remember all that? It's going to be on the tests on Friday. Be sure to study up. Actually, what's up the other way? Can we go the other way? Yeah, let's see how much you remember about the Final Fantasy XVI world. Beautiful looking castle, I gotta say. Reminds me of Anor Londo. Ooh, nice view. This is where I address the people. If there were people to address here.
No messages, my lord.
Thank you. Please continue to be my answering machine. You got a job to avoid tests. I have to take my annual HIPAA training pretty soon. Those are my tests. Thankfully, they're pretty easy. Gotta get them done before August.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
I'm glad that Dad believes in
You
us.
see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
What the hell, Mom?
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Yeah, you tell her.
We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
You can sleep on the couch tonight. I don't like her. Clearly she's up to something not good. By the way, in response to what Jared said, I actually modded my PS5.
Time to prove yourself.
I got like custom debrand
Wishing on a star.
plates. Put in another SSD.
I'm a little old for that.
I'd say it was worth it.
I should get some sleep.
Right.
Because you're not gonna get by on today's games with a 500 gig drive, are you?
You're going with
No,
them
you're
tomorrow,
not.
aren't you?
It's gonna fill up too quickly.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks.
I mean, hell, like the new Star
only
Wars
wish I
game,
could
the
save him from
Jedi
himself.
Survivor, that's over 100 gigs. Mortal
Clive,
Kombat 1, that's over 100 gigs. I mean, you've only got 500 to work with,
have
and
another
some of
mission
that's going to be
too.
taken up by the system
Father
files
has given
anyway,
me my
right?
first command.
Gotta get a new SSD.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Yeah, thankfully opening up your
There's going to be
console
another
and
war,
putting in a new
isn't
drive
there?
is really easy. Anyone can do it.
Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No.
Yeah, I mean, external drives work just as
The
well.
next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Good night, Jill. Nice full moon tonight. What's that red star over there? I hope that doesn't mean anything. Hey, Adam.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
I like the albino chocobo. Now I want one.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck.
Remember when you could name your party whatever you wanted to? That was fun. They don't really let you do that anymore, do they?
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the firebird's flame forever.
Hell, I would have named him Steve if he didn't already have a name.
His grace departs. Open the gates.
If only to keep a running gag going. We either go as Steve or Craig. And for female names, we usually go with, like, Stella.
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
I can handle a chocobo, you know.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
Biggs and Wedge? Please tell me they're named Biggs and Wedge.
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
Oh, that's not
With
Biggs.
pleasure, my lord.
That's not Biggs and Wedge. They had a golden opportunity to do that here, and they didn't do it. Now I'm sad.
And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
A little sad about that. Whoa, that is a map. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to Clive via fast travel. Fast travel? What the heck? I don't get to fight on the world map? What's it say? There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted boughs. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. Sounds like a Dark Souls area. Well, Final Fantasy X didn't have a real world map either, so... eh. It's kind of a thing of the past, you know?
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Goblins, huh? Goblins in FF14 are pretty goofy. I wonder what they're like in this game. Feeling overwhelmed? Try equipping one of the more than 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes allows this wearer to chain complex attack combos, only using square. Huh? Timely accessories. Oh. Do I even need any of this stuff? Automatically evade attacks? That just makes things easier. This is auto healing. Yeah, I don't think I really need any of this stuff. Let's just try fighting as we are.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
No goblins yet.
That anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
$2 gil. Hey, alright, $2. What's with the butterflies here? Oh, there they are. Oh, they're ugly little things.
With me.
Alright, let's take him out. Use triangle after striking an opponent with X to conjure a magic explosion that deals significant will damage. Alright. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, yeah. Too easy, man.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
What difficulty? Do you mean like story or action? I picked action. Because I like action. I also like being able to pull off cool moves on my own. Let's, what do we have here? A strength tonic. Ooh, neat. Having a pet butterfly might be neat.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
More goblins. Are there like ambush attacks in this game? Oh, too late to find out. Wow, they can't even do anything.
Down with you!
Oh, nice kick. Yeah, don't even let him get up. Ooh, there's a lot of them here. Whoa. Yeah, I didn't forget about you. Mortal blow.
What they deserve.
Ooh, shift strike. That's pretty cool. These guys seem to be able to hold their own. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, something back there. A potion. I haven't had to use one yet. That might change, though. Nice kick. Potion. I'm reminded of certain parts of Resident Evil, actually.
And what a number. We'll all have our hands full here.
I keep thinking I can jump and do a plunging attack, but it doesn't work like that in this game. Hold on, I gotta... What was the lock-on button again? Oh, here we go. The enemies approach. Ow, oop. I took a hit there.
wills, my lord.
A test of your reflexes, you mean? If only, if only Xenos' voice actor was in this game. Alright, where are we going here? Oh, that way? Alright. Sure have to kick a lot of things in this game.
We should be nearing the old village square. It might not be a nest of goblins.
Wait a minute. There's a limit on how many potions I can carry. How many do I have now? Oh, just 4. Well, no stocking up on items in this game, I guess. Whoa. These little guys need to work on their aim.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
Honk.
Care to thin the herd?
I'm working on it.
Have to ask.
Take out the casters first.
Down with you!
Mortal blow.
And there was one.
Shit! He's invited a friend!
Oh, big guy.
On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes!
Whoa. Large enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than their smaller counterparts, and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the Blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to these enemies, but also break their wills. Breaking an enemy's will can stagger it, leaving it unable to act and vulnerable to attacks. Right, I'm on it.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh shit. Bad timing. This guy's got a big willpower bar. Yeah, I'm trying to get a perfect dodge. I can't do it. Enemies will become partially staggered when the will gauge is reduced to 50%, creating a short opening in which combination attacks are easily landed. Oh shit, wrong button. Ugh.
Is it, my lord?
The good news is your HP does recover somewhat slowly over time. So there's that. Oh, he's staggered. Completely reducing an enemy's will gauge will stagger it. Extra damage is dealt with an enemy is fully staggered, increasing with each strike and landed up to a maximum of 150%. Gotcha. Iconic punishment. Just gotta get in as many hits as we can.
Nice try. Nice try.
Whoa. That was 4 dodges. Were you impressed by that? Combat in this is actually pretty fun. Oh god. Need to be a bit more careful with that. Okay, I keep thinking it's circle to dodge. It's not. No, it's R1. Hi, Sophie. How's it going? Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna pelt him from back here. My poor teammates. How you doing, Sophie? Oh god. I thought I was out of the way of that. Oh, good counterattack there. Can we have a shout out for Sophie, please? Fellow YouTuber and friend who just streamed. How much health do you add, Mr. Troll? Well, 0, I guess. Giga slain. How did Master Duel go today? Level up! I've got, like, way more attack than defense. Guess that makes sense. Following important battles, a separate results screen will appear displaying battle performance and rewards. You get items, gear, ability points, and experience points. Hard leather armlets. You got Lord. I mean Lore, not Lord. Yeah, Lore without the D. Gold to platinum? Oh, nice. Did you use your fright furs?
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
Why didn't we take, like, bows with us? One moment. We have new gear. Yes, we need more defense. Yeah, I remember that deck was pretty nasty when I tried to go up against you with it. There was really nothing I could do with my, Pendulum Magicians. I think Pendulum Magicians are still pretty good, though, now, aren't they? Maybe I just need to learn how to play again. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since... Gosh, it's like almost been a year. It's been like 9 months since I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Last. Seriously. Might have to have one of you teach me again. Look at this little guy trying to get away. You starred One Piece from the beginning? Wow. Talk about summer reading. Here it's a good read, though.
What's in there?
Oh crap, it's a Malboro.
It's not south.
Well, that's not good.
Keep clear of its maw, my lord.
They're making me fight a Malboro?
Worse than its bite.
Bro.
Let's try.
Whoa, you definitely do not get in front of that.
That reeks. I said, stay away from its mouth.
I'm trying. I don't know what the cooldown is. Oop, on my iconic blow there.
Not quite.
Very nice precision counter there. Do not be in front of that. Man, we should have had these guys with fire spells. You know what the whole stagger damage thing reminds me of? It reminds me of Final... Oh. Uh-oh. Final Fantasy 13.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'm here to kill chaos,
Looks like chaos has been
Oh my god! Help!
Chaos.
You sure chaos is here?
What? Hi, Mira. Happy birthday. How are you today? Cinematic strike. When the screen flashes blue like this during a pivotal moment in battle, press square before time runs out to deliver a devastating blow. Cinematic strike. Just like in the movies. I'm ready for my Oscar. Do I see a circle around attack and magic? No. I don't know what you mean. Oh, shit. I didn't think he was gonna do anything. Hey, how you doing? Whoa. 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 Not getting in front of that. Nice iconic strike there. Oh shoot. I keep forgetting that's an attack. Whoa. Oh, staggered again. Okay, yes, I see it now. What about it?
You won't be gone for long.
Oh, I see. So that's the timer. Oh god, not again.
I cannot fall here.
When the screen flashes red, press... Oh, you have to evade this time. Boy, they brought back quick time events. Om nom nom, yeah. Alright.
Now for the final push, my lord!
Come on, boys, let's take him down. Okay, I think he's gonna do something. Yeah, thought so. Wild Rage. Oh, I don't know what this is. Whoa! He just charges at you. Whoa!
I think we made it angry.
You think so? Oh, he fell down. Oh, so you can still use like a magic burst and it counts as part of your combo. That's nice. Whoa, okay, get away from him. Oh. That didn't work. You're not gonna let this guy get the best of us. He's only got a little bit left. Okay, get away from him. Whoa, nice dodge roll. That was actually pretty cool.
I'm in your debt.
Whoop. That got him. Horrible slain. I did it. I did the thing. You proud of me, Daddy? Hell yeah. Nothing? I get nothing? Why do I get nothing? Aw, man.
my lord. Thanks.
Thank you.
Never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but mortals too.
I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Right. Just leave it to rot, Clive.
Damned blight.
It's not gonna do anything. Oh, and now we are going here. Phoenix Gate. This aging seaboard citadel not only defends Rosaria from northern raiding parties, but also serves as sacred ground whereupon the Duchy's dominant might commune with his or her ancestors and entreat their guidance on the eve of important battles. Well, let's see what our ancestors have to say. Sometime later...
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Morbal's gullet.
Yeah, I don't know if it was thousands. It was a lot, though.
More tales!
Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow. Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Yeah, we can't exactly drink yet, can we?
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Follow me, boy, the rolling green meadows. Follow the flames and arise from the shadows.
Ah, nothing like a good drinking song. Hey, Fred, you're a little off key.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
Aw, he's a good dog.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like.
You should eat your vegetables, Joshua. That way you'll grow up big and strong.
I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix. Ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. All right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Such a good dog. I love that dog.
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys and people.
Oh shit!
What in the...
Oh, assassins! Final Fantasy. Well, it wouldn't be the first time we saw murder in a Final Fantasy game, right? Whoa.
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
Oh crap, they got Dark Souls Knights. I could do that too, I just don't want to.
Is that...
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
We're playing as Joshua now. Oh boy. Oh wait, Kiraga.
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
Whoa, this kid knows Kiraga right away? Damn. Must be a talented mage. Oh, really? Yeah, that must be amusing for you. Pain scream. That was a pain scream.
Help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No. I must do my duty.
Hadouken! Oh, so he can use magic, but it kind of tires him out a bit.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambraquargarb. Why would the Empire...
We must find my father.
Yeah, your dad's probably in danger. We gotta go. This way? Aha! Hadouken! Whoa, oh. That's right, he doesn't have a close-in thing like his brother does. He's got the fire sword, though.
Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
Apparently not anymore. Anything down here? Nope, just fire.
I have the dominant.
Hadouken! Hey, nice teamwork there.
Tyler!
Tyler?
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Oh yeah, Phoenix powers.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
I'm sure that really comes in handy in a time of war. Oh, hey.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Good job, Wade. Oh boy.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
An owl?
Only a lost Alan, to a Sir Gelif. May the winds
Whoa.
speed you to Rosalith.
Magic owls.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Be strong, Joshua. Be strong for Father. If folks can make hologram people on stage, imagine if restaurants can make hologram food displays and mimic the smells. I don't know. They haven't really invented smell-o-vision yet, have they? What would a restaurant need to do that for if you can just go in the restaurant and smell the food anyway? Yes, we do. There we are, sir. I actually hit the wrong button there.
Someone hear me. We're too late. Everyone's dead.
Everyone? I can't believe everyone's dead. Well, or now. Oh, there.
Damn it all.
Well, at least we get the potions. Who are these guys anyway?
Captain.
Nice armor.
Take them.
Let none escape.
As you command.
Should probably
You
take
take
care of
care
that
of
mage
that
guy in the back.
I'll keep the others occupied.
Yep.
One of many.
No quarter.
That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
What the heck? A dragoon?
Clive, look out!
Oh shit, a dragoon! Cinematic evasion.
May I have this dance?
Holy shit,
He's
a
an
dragoon.
Imperial dragoon.
And you are the shield who was
Whoa.
blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you.
Wait a minute, I recognize that voice actor. Oh. That's Estinian's voice actor from 14. Whoa! That's oddly appropriate. Whoa! Alright, now we're getting into a real fight here. Whoa! Oh, this is hype. Come on, you!
Stay still, damn you!
Oh, shit. Oh, I missed. Well, he gets staggered for a while. Oh shit! Did not see that coming. Ah! What? I was so sure that would hit him. Uh-oh.
He's open!
Oh, nice.
Now, Clive! Have at him!
Yes, yes.
You're going to regret that, boy.
Boy. Double jump. Oh. Oh. Aw. Yeah, this is pretty good for a PS5 action game. There are a lot of good ones. Aw. I thought I could evade that, but no, it doesn't work that way. Double jump. Double jump.
lucky boy.
Ooh, I got a trophy. Nice trophy. No spoils though. Level up. He didn't have anything on him, I guess. Take that. That dragoon.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Now let's see who you really are.
So, they sent in the dragoons. Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
Oh man, they got more spies. Damn. Huh?
What is that?
Huh? Whoa. Huh? Non-disc space PS5 for $399. Oh. Yeah, wasn't it higher before? I don't remember. You don't necessarily need to have the disc, because, I mean, you're going to have to install the files anyway. Off the internet.
All right. Thank goodness.
Just have it because you want a physical license, I guess.
Is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital.
Yeah, it'd be pretty rare today to find a PC that does have a disk drive. All those Steam games are... Oh, shit!
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
Oh, no. No, not the owl!
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run! No! Pig!
Oh, that's a lot of blood. Oh, no.
Traitors! Your Highness!
You must do your duty too.
Persona?
You have to keep Father safe.
That's a different game.
I had to. Clive,
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you're screwed now.
Kill him! Now!
Phoenix.
The Phoenix!
Crap, everything's gonna be on fire now.
Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this!
He can't control it.
He's lost control! I have to do something! I have to save him! No, my lord! Fall back! Clive!
Whoa, nice save by the Chocobo.
Thank saved my life.
Ooh.
Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain? Not now. Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him.
What's happening?
My lord?
Whoa. Burning Man? That's a lot burning.
Second icon of fire. But that's impossible.
Oh shit, did we just burn our own guy?
Who are you? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Wow, this is awfully destructive. Hey, this is familiar. Embodying the Phoenix. The following commands are available when playing as the Phoenix. Fire, aim, and evade. When your opponent is directly within your sights, the targeting circle will expand. That is the time to fire. Gotta aim for him. Good dodge there. Gotta work on my aim here.
This cannot be.
Whoa! There can be only one. No.
Is this the repository?
Alright, back to battling again. Woo! There he is. Get him! Oh, he keeps jumping.
Bring the castle down and everyone with it.
Can't let him do that.
I have to stop him.
Oh no, you don't.
To save them.
Good job. Alright, keep firing. Oh, what's he doing now? can't. Oh, he's moving so fast. Whoa! I don't even know if I need to dodge the buildings. Whoa!
I made a promise to my brother. And I mean to keep it.
You tell him, Joshua. Cinematic strike. Oh, ye gods, my ruins are ruined. But what if I were to substitute these was fast ones across the street? Okay, I'm trying to aim it and it's not really working. Oh wait, I'm not hitting the right button, that's why. Whoa. Hey, I forgot the controls for a second. Give me a break. Oh, he's gonna do a Hadoken. I think. Damnation in 5. Get him! Breathe! 2. No, can't let him do it. Did I lose? I think I might have lost.
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die.
Oh! Right, I'm a phoenix. I forgot. Icon of Fire vanquished. Well, that was pretty crazy. Oh, man. Oh, I see. Damn, that is a long-ass demo. Definitely would want to make you play more, though, right? I like that they have generous demos for RPGs. Because, I mean, like, with RPGs, it takes a long time to get started anyway. Oh, this is gonna end badly, isn't it?
Torgal?
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Oh god, ugh.
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it!
Holy crap.
I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it!
Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, maybe not now. Jesus, man. What the heck?
Murderer.
I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Anybody else reminded of Shulk and Xenoblade? I'll kill you! It's No Face all over again. Or, I mean, sorry, not No Face, Metal Face.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
What?
I see. Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mom.
Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
What?
Take this one.
That was completely unnecessary.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
I was already a soldier. What the hell was that? God damn it. Welcome to Final Fantasy 16. We don't fuck around in this game. "13 years later." Back here again.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation? Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
Burr has a very colorful way of describing things. It's unique to him.
And?
It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting. After you do, that is.
I won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
Right. I'm on it. Chance encounter. The iconic abilities Scarlet Cyclone and Heatwave for the Phoenix are now available for acquisition. Upgrade on the abilities tab in the main menu. Do not forget that once acquired, new abilities must be equipped on the Gear and Icons tab.
How do they expect us to kill something that can do this?
Good question. Rising Flames and Scarlet Cyclone. Oh, I see. So okay, the Scarlet Cyclone is an AoE, and the Rising Flames is the single target one. I gotcha.
They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
Alright, let's go. Don't want to fall behind here. What do we got? Hey, where'd my guys go? Oh, in here.
All the old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
At least there's items along the way.
By the flames.
Nothing here but desert and crystals, man. Are we there yet?
Did you hear that?
Down there.
That'd be right at home for me. I
Titan is
picked
not the
Immortal
fight out
Flames
of
in
our
14.
Iron Blood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait.
Oh my gosh.
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The Dominant? Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
We end this quickly.
Alright, let's kill a bunch of people.
Schreischgott! Adion in hier, Sagarid!
Please.
Oh my gosh, they would kill a child.
Data! Must be Eile! What Alvation Naukin, Alan Scully asked.
These guys look straight out of Skyrim.
Let this be the end.
No, I don't want to fight the waifu. Please don't make me.
Gladly. Wife, you focus on the target.
Thank you for dying.
Understood.
Wow, we are wrecking these guys. Yeah, we should probably take out the other ones first. Oh, right. I keep pressing circle to dodge, and it's not circle, it's R1. Nice try. She's fast, but so am I. Oh.
I mean, you're dead.
Oh, wow. Okay, she aims those things, like, right at you. And she's down. Okay, not bad, not bad. Luzaga, oh, watch out!
Stop gawping and move!
Whoa, oh, this is like a raid boss fight. Whoa. Okay, okay.
Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed.
Oh, she loves using magic, huh?
Too slow.
No, you don't.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
God, the battle system in this game is so much fun. It's just like the games that you do with the enemy. Got you. Yeah, take that Phoenix wing.
At last.
Got you. Shiva defeated. GG? Ooh, Frozen Tear, Ocean High Potion, Steel Silk. Alright. Da 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 da. Come on, where's my victory music?
Is she dead?
I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
No, that's not you. Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
No! Oh! Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, you're not doing it.
We've got company, Wyvern.
Yeah, no shit.
What the hell are you doing?
Lord Ohida Vedra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
I'm sorry, Jill.
Well, got a bunch more guys to kill now.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
That's my childhood friend that you made
I
me
know her.
almost maybe try to kill.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here!
Ooh, that's a nice move. Finish him!
Stay down!
Ooh. Alright.
Now that that's done, I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
No.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
Well, guess we gotta kill him.
And you think I don't?
The Empire will have our heads if we...
I'm sorry, I don't think that's my problem.
Turn empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she.
Let's find out.
On guard! Ow. I'll kill you if I must.
Wyvern!
Ooh, I should have dodged twice there.
Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
What?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, Sergeant. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago.
Excuse me? Rude. Whoa. Whoa. Oh god, that combo. Alright, pal. Oh shit. There we go, get him.
For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand.
Yes, you will.
Too slow.
Take your hand.
Crap, I'm in ruin again? It's that last blow that always gets me. Come on. Come on, what you got?
This time.
Traitor's blade.
Oh, that finishing move. How'd you like that? How'd you like that for a finish? Satisfying. Just clipped him with my my wing there. Weirite and meteorite. Ooh, it's green. I wonder if that's better. Well, yeah, if you're gonna be getting spoils based off of how you did, there should be some kind of letter ranking, right? Maybe it's like a hidden thing. I don't know. Well, that's not good. God? Is that you? Hey, thanks, big guy. I think I owe you one. Doggo!
This way.
Sid?
Bloody wind.
That's
well,
Sid?
Come on then.
says usually an old guy.
Fuck. Fuck.
Oh no, he's hot. Yo, our dog grew up. Damn.
Hugo, dear.
I am a great
my
magician.
proud desert lion. Would that you had taken care when chasing the hare. I expected more from the mighty Titan. We put the Ice Queen on her back. No doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
My lady, the thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were fucking snake, Sid.
Language.
Gather the men. We have work to do.
Maybe we should have an F-bomb count in this game. Probably gonna be hearing a lot more, aren't we?
Jill. Is it really you?
Yeah, we do.
A fine hound who saved your life, that's who.
Torgal.
Aye?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the chocobo type. Clive Rosfield. Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
No? Oh.
Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right. You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
Look at this absolute unit.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
Come on, Torgal. Man, he sure got big, didn't he? Where in the world are we now? I don't know what anything is yet. Is that our old home? I don't know. The hideaway. The Withered remains of a once verdant valley long consumed by the blight. One would have to be either extremely foolish or extremely desperate, or an extremely desperate fool to make this wasteland their home. Hang on. Is this the same area as before? Didn't this used to be, green? What the hell happened? Are we somewhere completely different now? I guess we are. How did we get here? I guess all that will be explained. The Deadlands.
Not much further now.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
The last place anyone would think to look.
Home sweet home.
I'm sure it's real cozy inside. Oh, wow. A Moogle.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
Should eat your apples, Clive.
You're back.
Ah, Talia.
And this is the Dominant.
Hello.
Out cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
But none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
Okay, enjoy your apple. Hide away. When you get control, head to the bar and take a left. That Chocobo? Is that the name of the bar? Madam, can I talk to you? Can I talk to anyone?
Be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of war is thick about him.
I'm right in front of you, you know. This is kind of rude. Hey, can I order a drink? I can't even talk to the bartender? Oh, how about you?
If you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too.
Was reading rare in this time period? Maybe it was.
If you can read, don't let Otto
Okay, I know.
I think he'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering back to his solar, but no.
Lonely, are we, August?
A bard? A spoony bard!
When lightning struck, his yoke did break, his life his own again. With thunder's roll, he knew his fate and would fight it to the end. Well, what do you think? I woke this morn inspired.
Hey man, do you take requests? Do you play Foo Fighters at all? Oh, he just plays the same song again. Okay. You Spoony Bard! Can we get him to join our party? Probably not.
Most concerning.
This guy's clearly a scholar. Do some barrier healing. Let's see what else they've got here. And, if Final Fantasy 16 is this cool, imagine what Final Fantasy 17 is gonna be like. Can I talk to you? A man of few words. Or no words, as we may have it. Doing the laundry, I see. I don't know what other kind of...
floors all mended then?
It'll hold. For now.
Oh, alright, just idle conversation here. A river runs through it. Chicken! Chicken.
Sid once told me, the blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was. She'll eventually remember her purpose. All she needs is a little reminding.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It seems like it's causing some kind of weird desertification process. Everything's gonna get very violent and sexy when Final Fantasy over 18 comes out. We're almost there.
Would you rather you went without?
Your brand. Lady Tyre might be able to see to that.
My brand?
You may have been born a slave, but you're a free man now.
No. I wasn't born a slave.
Leave me be.
Not until you've had your medicine.
By the brand, do they mean the thing on my face? The tattoo? Is that what makes me a slave? I can only guess that's what that is, right? I hope you're ready for Final Fantasy X-3, now with even more Blitzball. What other kind of facilities do they have here?
You. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
Hey, easy, buddy. I'm new in town. Oh, this just goes back to the, tavern. They could totally make Blitzball into full esports if they wanted to. They could. You know they could. They totally could make it like an imagine like an Overwatch style game, but like it's not killing each other, it's Blitzball. They could do something like that, right? Have like Final Fantasy heroes you can buy and get skins for,
Clive
print money.
A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines, with orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills, conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield.
Thank you for the Holy Grail, sir.
I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What in the world are we drinking anyway?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now.
The controller
If I
actually
wanted to
vibrates
use
when he
her,
pours the
do
drink.
you think
That's
I'd
so
be talking
cool.
to you? All I want to do is help. Dominance like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
The Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Really
Is he
now?
certain?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then. You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
Have fun. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for a good time.
The dominant needs her rest. I'll see she's not.
Yeah, I better leave her alone for now. Visit the main hall. Oh, this is the main.
He's in. Oh no.
What's the matter, big
Who
guy?
was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
A blacksmith? To the forge it is then.
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Okay, thank you. Continental rum. Ah. Drinking type, huh?
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lostwing and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so?
The goddess Grieger. That's a new one. Wait, what did it say? A noisome spirit better suited to stripping oil from a painter's canvas than consumption. Grants overworked conscripts a few rare moments of sweet oblivion on their long, arduous sea journeys north from the continent.
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Oh, damn you, Coots. All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly.
A Moogle's fart.
I'll do what I can. As a favor to Goot's mind.
That's pretty good. I'm gonna start using that. Crafting of new gear as well as the upgrading of existing gear can be done at a blacksmith. As long as you have the recipe and the proper materials, select the highlighted item from the list and hold X to craft or upgrade. Okay then. Alright, so to make this +1 we need iron fillings, which we have. Right, let's do it.
And the belt, Caesar Square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
I can handle
I'll
that.
bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
Thanks, man. When something is changed in the hideaway, a notice will appear in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. In addition to stock updates for Karen's Toll and new forging recipes for the Black Hammer, there are also notices for new quests, new missives, and many other things. A something icon will also appear in-game as well as on the local map to indicate recent updates.
I suppose I should thank Goots.
I see. Wait, is there more?
Mug of Kenneth's coldest.
Well? What's Angfordian, dear?
Broadsword +1. I don't have enough Weirite. Iron Bracers +1. Oh, I could keep powering up the belt if I wanted to. Not sure if that's worth it or not. Upgrading the broadsword might be a good idea. Just don't have the broadsword. Gotta yeah, I've gotta like craft that. Let's make the iron bracers, I guess.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
I think we need to get more meteorites here.
And?
Thank you. Yeah, not much going on here. Did you beat Neo Exeth or did you lose to him?
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Come on, nearly there.
Oh, dang. Sorry to hear that. What's going on with these people? Yeah, Almagus sucks. You'll get him next time.
Quick as you like.
Guess who's doing the fiesta tomorrow? Me, I am. Mirai beat hers this morning. She leveled to 99 to do it. I don't think you should have to do that.
Well, you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
What's your party for the fiesta, Burra? I don't think I remember. Yeah, you might need to level up some more. I better make sure I help this person. Thief, Time Mage, Ranger, and
Who are
Dragoon.
they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you? Shit, at this rate, he won't make it through the night.
Yeah, that's a rough setup.
Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Go on, I'm going. Gosh.
Are you the one looking after Jill?
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
Right. I mean, unfortunately, none of the enemies in the Rift give XP. They only give ABP. So, you gotta find a good grinding spot. I would suggest the first area of the Rift where you fight in the desert, and there's, like, desert enemies. There's, like, groups of 5 of them. They're not too hard. They give a good amount of XP.
But I'll need to examine them
That
both
should
in
help
the
you out.
infirmary. My work's just begun.
I don't know if there are any other good grinding spots in the overworld of World 3. There probably are, that I don't know about offhand. I don't think I'd grind in like deep in the Rift.
Another fine day at the hideaway.
To many of the bearers.
Although I do seem to recall that the Iron Giants in the castle give a lot of XP.
By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far
Just a
gone.
pain to fight.
These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything? You ask me.
Hello, Otto.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Oh no, not Karen.
Right.
Different Karen.
Oh. And thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
Hmm. Side quests unlocked. Oh, side quests. Naturally, we have to do those. A quest, you say? You can take up to 3 side quests. You know, we don't want to overload on them. How are the side quests in this game? Do them all? Okay, alright, alright. Oh, we got one in here. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, we got 2. Alright, what's the one back here? Hello?
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears.
Hi.
Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
Wait, what's that 0? Does that mean I get nothing for it? Eh, whatever.
I'd be happy to.
I'm doing it out of the goodness of my
thank
heart.
you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever.
Oh, XP
That's
is
why
good.
the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Could be. Alright. Since we can pick up more than one, guess we'll go to the Fat Chocobo as well.
I heard they escaped their masters.
Do you think we should go and help?
Don't think I haven't
Hey,
noticed
bartender.
you stealing.
Ah, a new face, and dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The Fat Chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble,
Food
I can offer
delivery.
you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
Do we take what's in the box? I don't see why not.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
Nothing I can't handle. Alright, let's do this one, because this is the last one I took. Okay.
Oh, meal. How long has it been?
Long enough. Here you go.
Yeah.
I'll be your waiter for today.
My thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. You left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Now, the hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
Glad you found a place for yourself, sir. I'm sorry about your, well, your lameness. Here you are.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad, and keep up the good work.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. I got other people to serve. Alright, one more.
Well, well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
I'm not your dad. You gotta take care of yourself.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
Okay, all done.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All 3 of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed. Equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded.
What a novel
Beyond
idea.
These walls, we are scorned as slaves. Speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will.
What's in the box?
Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
Quest complete. Ooh, 500 gil. And Wurite. Oh, we needed that. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I can see, this is worth doing. Countless treasure coffers lie across the realm just waiting to be plundered. If you find one, don't hesitate to kick it open with X and reap the bounty. Go on, no one's looking. Well, he said he could do... He said we could do it. Badge of metal. Oh. What would that be? Some kind of accessory? Increases defense by 10. Lovely. Well, let's see what's going on over here.
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, master carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the
excuse me.
assistance.
I don't mean to yawn, I'm just a little bit tired from work today.
Here we are. We better get this to... Geoffrey, was it?
We just touched it with the palm of our hand. Okay. Just imagine that we picked it up. Alright. Wait, who are you? We didn't talk to you, did we?
You another one of Sid's strays? What? We all are. Little uns, big uns, and everything in between. We're a damn sight better off here than out there in the world.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
It really wasn't.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
Quest complete. Meteorite and a gill bug. Ooh, a meteorite. Alright. Hey, we can probably upgrade our sword now. I don't know if I should do that or not, though. Should I wait to do that?
Their masters in the Imperial camp.
We got no more quests to pick up. Alright. Let's keep the plot going, then.
I need supplies for my journey to Lost Wing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gill? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
She's gotta have money. Alright, both consumable items and gear can be purchased at shops around Ballasthea. Shop stock changes as the story progresses, so be sure to check in frequently. Did I not have a broadsword? Maybe I didn't. I guess, no, alright, I'll buy a broadsword, thank you.
You'll not find a better price than that.
That's all.
Why, you've barely a guiltier name. You're taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
Dogs are always such charmers, aren't they? Torgal is a good boy. Alright then. Well, maybe now we can upgrade our sword.
Make it quick. I'm saying Fornian, do you?
Oh wait, no, we still don't have enough wurite. Need more. I don't know where you get more from. I guess that comes later. Oh, reinforce, right. Sorry. What the hell is that? Oh my gosh. The Arret Stone is now accessible. This customizable virtual battlescape provides Clive a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Oh. The Hall of Virtue? Training mode. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. They show you your moves on the left side of the screen. That's pretty cool.
It's over.
GG? Oh, I guess this just keeps going on, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, yeah, it seems like it does. Alright. You can only fight enemies that you've already fought, it looks like. That's kind of neat. Let's get out of this, though. Can we get out of this? Oh, and training. That's kind of neat.
You all done?
Leaving already, are ya?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
Use the world map to instantly travel to previously unlocked locations. New locations are unlocked by progressing through the main story or discovering waymarks known as obelisks. I see. Here, let's let me reinforce the sword before we go.
I see I'm busy here. I'm saying Fornian, do you?
Let me get a broadsword. +1.
You can thank me later.
Actually, we can take this all the way to +2. I don't see why not.
That should do you. Your best work, but it'll do.
Okay, I'm good with that. Torgal? How do I get him to come with me? Well, I guess he'll come with me anyway, won't he?
There's a good girl. Hungry, are you?
Aw, chocobos. Well, I guess that's my next destination over there. The Great Wood. So deep and vast is the Great Wood, it serves as a defensive barrier between the Crystal Belt and the Holy Empire. While its citizens deter foolhardy travelers from exploring the forest's everlasting night. Alright, let's check it out. Into the woods. I hate mosquitoes.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
Should have brought our off spray.
Road.
And I told you that we're outlaws. You want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor? You know.
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. But a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it. That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Yeah.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
It's okay. Torgal will protect us from anything. Banning embers. Torgal has joined the party and will fight alongside Clive. Item shortcuts and pet commands. Sick, heal. Our dog can heal us?
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
Ooh, this is
You're
beautiful.
welcome for that and the shortcut.
Hey, don't run off without me. What if Torgal's carbuncle dominance? He does have the white spot on his forehead like Carbuncle's gem. Oh. Maybe he is. Oh.
Maybe they're friendly like
Organ.
Torgal. Oh, maybe they're not.
That's enough. Finish.
Uh-oh, more enemies. Whoa. Level up.
We still have a way to go.
Right, after you then. Or after me. Uh-oh. Oh my god. What is that? Giant lizard man.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Ha!
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Right. That would be the smart thing to do.
Remember when I said there were deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts are much better.
And the only thing to mention is now.
Vampire thorn. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
Take that. Gosh, battles in this game go really quickly, like really quickly. I'd squeeze here.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Whoa.
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Mind your head.
There's stuff on the ground here. Wow, would you look at that view? Amazing. Majestic. Whoa. Dragon.
Wyvern. I can see that. Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does it?
Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but...
Not this time.
Ow. Oh, he's down. That was a lot of damage.
This time.
And he's down again. GG. Enemy slain. No spoils. Oh wait, no. We got a dragon talon. Cool.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
Dragon nest? Oh boy. A potion.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
Torgal? What'd you find, boy?
What is it, boy?
Why trust in your own animal instinct when you now have an actual animal at your side? If you are lost, hold down L3 and let Torgal point you in the right direction.
One of us knows these woods. Thank you, Torgal.
Yeah! Oh. That's what we gotta do. Pet the doggo. Oh, can't give him more pets. Maybe later. 2 sharp fangs. Oh, here we go.
And for once, it's not my fault.
It's over. Stay down.
New enemies approach.
I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Sid. That's enough.
Oh boy. Yeah, there we are. Whew, good job, team.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Show us the way, Torgal. Now give him pets. Very important. 2 bloody hides. Where are we? Ended up in some kind of ruin. Oh, it's the lizard thing. Well, here we go.
That sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
Here we go.
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
Still short, just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
Oh crap, I keep thinking circles dodge, it's not. Whoa, okay.
Not this time.
Oh, dodged the wrong way.
Torgal!
Nice, staggered him. Spin cycle.
Someone's got the up.
Not this time.
Where he stops, no one knows.
Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with that.
Doubt he'll do that again.
Not if we kill him first.
Ah.
Not this time.
Ah, too slow. Whoa. Darn. Another spin cycle. Gotta wait till he stops. Shoot.
That's it.
There we are. Fafnir the North Slain. Gnarled scale and a whereite. Oh, neat. Oh, it's still alive.
Oh, come on.
Stand back!
Yo. Okay, that was freaking cool. Ugh.
You're a dominant.
I am. Aye. Well, not by choice, mind. Whole bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Rome who saw fit to home.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Huh?
I mean, it doesn't sound so bad the way he puts it. Alright. You've defeated the dreaded lizard monster. I guess we can move on. Startling reality would be the opposite of Final Fantasy.
What exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother. And cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
God, pet the dog.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Your favorite Sid will be Sydney from 15? Oh, I never played 15. I've heard mixed things about it. Maybe one day I'll play it. Force Hornets.
Torgal!
Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but alright. Whoa, aerial combat. Aerial rave. Torgal, where are we going? We get head that. That way.
Before I call the rest.
Stay down!
Very nice. Okay, was it this way?
See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
Gotcha.
In no time. Right.
Right.
No holding back.
They got another dragon thing here. Hold on, can I was trying to switch targets here. No, I wanted to target the other enemy. Never mind. It's already dead. Oh, I got the parry off. Nice. Didn't even mean to do that.
Didn't even care. A little help!
Oh man.
There's a good boy.
Oh, that didn't work. There we go. I was trying to finish it with the icon move. Guess that worked out. Very good. I saw a chest here. Meteorite. Alright. Get that potion. And a high potion too. Alright, not bad.
Quiet. The Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
Stealth mission? Oh, look who it is.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
Holy crap. Uh-oh.
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
Uh-oh.
Let's get this over with then.
Right. Here we go.
Giant lizards.
Oh, that guy just got wrecked. Midnight Raven.
Not this time.
Aww. What is this guy? Ninja? It definitely looks like a ninja moose. Ow.
Too slow.
Oh, get staggered, buddy. Cinematic clash. When the screen flashes orange, you gotta tap. Oh, repeatedly tap. Oh, you gotta button mash. Alright. Come on. Damn. Freaking ninjas. Oh crap, this guy's good. What? Yeah, get him! Come on!
Not this time.
Whoa! I recognize these moves from 14. Because I main a ninja in this game. I mean, that game. So this is all kind of familiar to me. Futon. Don't sleep on the futon. Wow, this is so cool. Raiton, oh, lightning, yeah. He knows all the ninja powers. Katon, watch out. Oh, nice, got the parry off.
Not this time.
Oh. It's staggered, man. Gosh, the fights in this game are so fun. Yeah, get that punishment off at least. There we go. This guy's gonna take some effort to take down. Oop.
Great to see.
Nice. Raiton. Oh, this again. What happened? Come on. Press the attack. Yeah. Oh, man. That was so freaking cool, man. Oh my gosh. Now that's how you do a boss fight. Yeah. Showed that guy.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria, and one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lost Swing. As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
Good answer. Stage replay in arcade mode. Arcade mode? Huh. That's the thing. Okay, I think that's probably a good place to leave it. Can we, save? How do we save? Maybe we have to go back to save. New items are available. Oh, okay then. Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop, so let's stop here. Ability points. Oh man. I have so many ability points. I think. I don't know what to invest in. Oh, I guess I can improve my, special attacks. Alright, well, I'll look into that next time. Let me save game. Yeah, we can go over abilities and stuff next time. I gotta go. It's time for us to end things. Thank you all for joining me today for our first foray into Final Fantasy XVI. This has been a lot of fun so far. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like it's living up to the hype so far. Alright, so who can we raid today? Thank you, you as well. You guys should take care. I will be back tomorrow on YouTube, and we will continue our Final Fantasy V Fiesta run from there. It's gonna feel pretty different, but it should be a lot of fun all the same. If you're not already following me on YouTube, you should. YouTube link is here. You can get a reminder for the waiting room. I mean, for like when the stream starts then. There's a lot of people on today. Picking just one person is going to be difficult, but I'm sure I can manage. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave you with Thorin. I'm gonna leave you with Thorn today. He's playing Duke Nukem. Can't really go wrong with that. So let's go head over to Thorin. See how he's making out with that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Good night, everybody.